Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why a chick will ghost you after a first date. All right, so you might have been in situations where you're dealing with a girl and you go on a date with her and you think everything went well and you're like, oh, I'm feeling her. I can't wait to see her again, yada, yada, yada. And you text her or call her to try to set something else up. And then she doesn't return your call. She doesn't return your text. And you're like, what the fuck? And then some of y'all might, hit her up again, a few days later or next week. And she still doesn't, return your call or anything. You understand? She doesn't return your text. She doesn't do anything. She's gone. You feel me? So I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why a chick will do this, right? Now, number 5 is, she was using you for entertainment. Okay, she was using you for entertainment. So I talked about this before. I did a video maybe like a year or two ago where I was talking about a thing called entertainment dates. And so sometimes what happens is a woman will go on a date with you just to entertain herself. You understand? So what happens is that she really had no intentions of making anything happen. She was bored. Maybe something happened where, she was feeling lonely because her boyfriend broke up with her a few weeks ago and she just was like, well, let me just go out with some guy and have him entertain me for, a few hours or whatever it is. He'll take me out and he'll do this and he'll do that. You understand? And again, these entertainment dates, usually you'll know that it's an entertainment date is because the girl will, ask you a bunch of questions about a bunch of different things about you, but there's never really her sharing anything about herself. There's never her really trying to show any sexual interest. She's not really flirting with you. She's just sort of there. You understand? She's just sort of there just to like take up space. You're like, you're chilling with her and you might think, what's going on here? You're kind of confused because you're like, she's here with me, but I'm not really feeling the vibe here. She's just sort of there so that you can entertain her for the time being before she goes on to do something else. So after you leave this date, you're like, I don't know, I guess I should just call her again. You hit her up and she's never going to call you because she never intended on dealing with you in the first place. You understand? She was just using you for entertainment. You understand? It's almost like, it's like she's being an attention whore, but it's a little bit different because, she's using you to entertain herself. It's not necessarily where she is looking for your attention. It's more so she's just looking to entertain herself, to be entertained. So that's kind of like what happens, right? Now, the second reason why a chick will ghost you after first date is because she actually has a boyfriend, right? So a lot of times what'll happen is let's say you might meet a girl at a bar or something. She'll give you the number, or you meet a girl off of Tinder and y'all go out, but you didn't know that she had a boyfriend. But the reason why she's going out with you, even though she has a boyfriend, is because what could have happened is her and her boyfriend got into some argument and now they took a break or some shit or whatever. And now she's upset at this motherfucker. And so she's going on a date to boost her ego, boost her confidence. You understand? So you could have even had a cool time on this day. You could have kissed this girl or whatever, all this other shit. And you hit her up and then she never hit you back. And it's because she has a boyfriend. So her and her boyfriend probably got back together. Shit is working now between her and him. So of course she's not going to hit you back up. You see what I'm saying? So you end up getting ghosted, right? Now the third reason why a chick will ghost you after the first date is she realizes she can't take advantage of you. Okay? She realizes that she can't take advantage of you. So there are some situations where you're on a date with a girl and she is looking to see if you're the type of guy who's a simp, who's a trick, who's a guy that doesn't know how to interact with women, who's a guy who's just a cornball type of dude, right? And so if she realizes that you're not that guy, you understand? Because let's say you hit her up and you say, yo, let's go, you're going to meet me here. And then she's like, oh, but can we do this other thing? And you're like, nah, meet me here. Right? So she's like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to meet him there. And then she's trying to get you to like buy her a whole bunch of drinks, but you only buy her one drink. You understand? So she sees that it's going to be hard to sort of manipulate you and take advantage of you, because that's what she's looking for. She's looking for a good simp to take advantage of. Well, what happens is that when she sees that you're not that guy, right? What happens is when you hit her back up, when you holler back at her, she doesn't respond, because since she feels like that she can't take advantage of you, you are of no use to her. You see what I'm saying? So that's number 3. Now, number 4 is she realizes she's not that attracted to you. She realizes that she's not that attracted to you. So what happens is you'll go on a date with this girl. You know, let's say you met her at a bar, you met her on Tinder, OkCupid, whatever it is. And you go to this bar, y'all chilling, y'all talking. And she's starting to realize she's not really feeling you, because either she feels you're boring her, you understand? Or what happens usually is that some guys will go on dates and they don't flirt, they don't build sexual tension, they're not displaying behaviors of an attractive guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is this, you know, some chicks, they'll go on dates with you just because they're on some attention horse shit, or they're looking to be entertained, you know. But then there are girls who go out with you and they're like, you know, thinking, this guy could be cool. Let me see what can happen. Let me see what's popping off with this guy. And then she goes on a date, and the guy, you know, he's kind of boring. He ain't really saying nothing. He ain't really doing too much. He's not really creating that situation where she's feeling that spark. You understand? So then she's like, oh, I'm not really feeling this guy. So then this guy tries to hit her up again, and she ghosts him. Okay? Now, the last one I have here, 5th reason why a chick will ghost you after the first date, is because you had sex with her on the first date. Okay? So, because you had sex with her, right, she doesn't want to see you. Now, there's 2 main reasons usually why this happens. One is because the sex was whack, or she felt like the sex was whack. And so she ghosts you, and she's like, you know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? The second reason is, since she had sex with you, she feels embarrassed. And so, therefore, she doesn't want to see you again. So let's say this girl might have liked you to the point where she was thinking about, oh, you know, maybe me and him could have been something, or we could have had something going. But because she fucked you on the first night, she's thinking, well, he's not going to take me seriously, so I'm just not going to call him. Or she's like, you know, I felt like what I did was so slutty last night, and so, you know, I'm not going to call this guy or whatever. So when you try to hit her back up, you try to get in contact with her, she doesn't want to see you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to understand that this is what's going to happen sometimes. You're going to go on first dates. You're going to, you know, be dealing with these chicks, and then you're never going to hear from them or see them again. They're just going to ghost you. It is what it is. You know, don't worry about it. This is why you always got to keep it moving. You know, keep hollering at different chicks so that you can, you know, get with the girls who's really about being with you and making shit happen with you. All right? So that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you'll learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.